I can still remember the first time I felt heartbreak, or at least that awful, anxiety-ridden stomach pain. It's kind of like diarrhea, but it's not diarrhea. You know what I'm talking about. I was 13 and I found out the girl I really liked didn't like me at all, and she was just trying to date my friend. In retrospect, I can't really blame her. My friend was cool as hell. Hello? He played the electric guitar. Could have seen that one coming, you stupid idiot. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to sleep. Halo 2 lost all colors. I didn't know how to deal with it. And when you're a dumbass 13-year-old boy like me and you haven't realized that the world isn't this perfectly molded place for you where everyone listens to Taking Back Sunday and eats stuffed crust all the time, you start trying to analyze everything to figure out what went wrong. Nothing was wrong. She just didn't like me. I probably said something mildly offensive and accidentally farted in front of her. Whatever, that's not the point. The first point I'm trying to make is self-worth, the value of the sense of one's own value or worth as a person. Gang shit. Just because this girl, we'll call her SoundCloud, didn't like me, it shouldn't affect my value as a dumbass 13-year-old boy. I was a dumbass before I got my heart broken, and I was a dumbass after I got my heart broken. The only difference is that I realized SoundCloud had a hard-on for 6-string strumming city boys. Now, I didn't realize any of this at the time, obviously, but fast forward to now, almost 10 years later, and I'm very happy I got swerved on by SoundCloud when I did, because it was a very valuable introductory lesson on self-worth. I'm still learning, and I still have a whole Costco family combo pack of issues, but I'm just trying to say that when I personally get my heart broken, my first inclination is to always question, well, what the heck is wrong with me? Nothing. I mean, there's a lot of things, but nothing that I should change to make someone like me, because then they don't like me. They like NakeyJakey, not accidentally fart while I shake your dad's hand, Jakey. Obviously, the exception here is if you're a big creepy dick, you should probably make some changes. I don't know. Okay, so step one after getting your heart broken is to remember your self-worth isn't defined by anyone else. It's all about how you see yourself. But even with all that self-worth shit being said, it doesn't change the reality. Getting your heart broken is the worst, and it feels like your dad's table saw relocated to your rib cage, and you're like, hey, there's not enough space in there, you idiot. Whether you got dumped, cheated on, manipulated, got your glasses taken off and your hair let down, and you fell in love with Freddie Prinze Jr. just to find out it was a stupid bet. It was just a stupid bet. Time is really the only true healer here, but there's still a lot of things you can do to pass the time until you can finally stop thinking about Freddie P. Jr. I took to Twitter to see how various city slickers and SoundCloud dealt with heartbreak, and I gotta agree with a lot of their suggestions. Let that shit flow out. You gotta deal with the sadness before it can go away. Lay on the floor and cry. Yeah, carpet definitely works best for this strat, but you can also use tile if you really just want to get in there and raw dog those emotions. Order some Zod, definitely do that. Masturbate. Vigorously masturbate. Masturbate and listen to Nugent. Well, I mean, that's kind of nice. What I'm gathering is people are saying you should deal with the sadness and the shittiness right away and just get it over with. Also, a lot of people masturbate. But after you've had a sick-ass crying sesh with the boys, you still gotta deal with your brain's awful, obsessive thoughts for a super sick, so chill spring break Cabo Gucci awful amount of time. I think Marshall nailed it here. Although it's very easy to want to wallow in your thoughts and look at pictures of you and your ex-lover farting on her dad on accident, you gotta fill up your iCal with activities to do to keep your mind off it. Spend time with your friends. Pet as many dogs as humanly possible. Go to the gym. And get creative if you can. I found that some of my most creative and inspired moments have come from some low-ass points in my life. But even after the recovery phase and time has passed, you still might have a little achy-breaky, NakeyJakey heart. And that might never go away. But you gotta try and remember the silver linings. Try and think about how, even though you miss them so much and you have this whole Adele, we could have had it all sort of vibe going on in your head. In reality, they couldn't have even given you what you wanted anyways, unless you wanted someone that didn't love you or like your really bad Bjork impression. You learned a lot, and hopefully by finding yourself at your lowest point, you have some newfound experience like these songs in my country and the spiders in my I mean, after a breakup, you kind of leveled up in a way. You hopefully learn more about yourself, plus you can cross SoundCloud off your list of potential lovers. Good luck, because there's billions of them. But that's also kind of the fun part. Just be excited by the fact that there's likely someone out there that likes your really bad Bjork voice. And if you're scared of getting your heart broken again, just try my personal strategy. Just repeat in your head, I could be dead. My parents had 8 kids and they could have stopped at 7 and I never would have even been born out the womb, but lucky for me, they like even numbers. You don't have much to lose when there's so many fishies in the sea, so get back out there and start swimming with the dolphins and the whales and the turtles and the spiders. I draw them off the cliff and my blood, it boils down to the magma. Good luck. Quick shout out to all the hot boys and gamer girls that very generously pledged $15 or more to my Patreon last month. We got Philip Gills, Philip Giles, I don't know which one it is, I'll say both. Buffalo Man, Ghost Link, I think is how you would say that. Harrison Link, in case I messed, it wasn't Ghost Link, I don't know. Jazzmataz, Mr. Nathaniel, Colin Fizzle, my nizzle, break it down to the grizzle, Swanny Big Dick, William Guy Anderson, Danny and Knuckles Miranda, Michael McQueen, Corey Connell, Lucas Von Eaton. Hopefully one of those was right. Sorry if it's not. Gianni SR, Apollo Johnson, and Nikki J. Thank you so much. God bless.